Tonight, we gave the fans what they wanted to see. Blood, sweat, and tears. That's what it's about. Matching the best with the best. Cotto, tough competitor. Very, very tough competitor. He won some rounds. He was tough. And I knew this guy wasn't going to lay down. But I had a tremendous training camp. I had guys that pushed me to the limit, and that's what it's about, pushing yourself to the limit. And the media, you guys were great. And all the different outlets that covered this fight, thank you. All the fans that flew out, and everyone that flew out, thank you.
On Tuesday, you talked about your health and how your health is important to you, and then tonight, you're in the corner and you maybe could spin out and you stayed there and you traded with Cotto. Are you deciding that hey, you want to be kind of like the 21st century Arturo Gatti or something? What's going on there?
Well, every fight is not the same. Every fight is not the same. You don't approach every fight the same. But before I leave the sport, at least I can get the fans one toe-to-toe battle. At least just one. Because I could have stayed on the outside and just outboxed him all day. I was looking for the knockout. And he's tough as hell. He's tough.
I was curious, Floyd, you said earlier this week that that you didn't think it was very cool to be involved in wars and rumbles and the outcome that can come out of that. How do you feel about it now? You were in a little one 4 days later.
I think tonight was a cool fight. I think the fans was happy. It's about impressing. Of course, self-preservation is the law of the land. I come first. I want to impress myself first. But it's also about impressing the fans and giving them what they want to see. It's lights, camera, action. When it's light, camera, action, it's time to perform, and that's what I did tonight.
You talked a little bit after the fight about Pacquiao. Could you expand on that a little bit?
Well, I'm just really tired of the media and the people being fooled. Just like when you guys was watching Face Off with me and Cotto, and then I responded on the Pacquiao situation. What they do is they chop and paste interviews like they want to do it. See, the fans and the people don't understand this. They chop and they paste and they do interviews like they want to do it, and they only show what they want to show. The truth is, Bob Arum is not going to let the fight happen. It's not on me. I went to Pacquiao and I offered him $40 million. I called him and talked to him direct. And I offered him $40 million. I told him I would wire him $20 million within 48 hours. He turned me down. He basically said 50-50. And I'm more like, how can you ask for 50-50 and you're not doing the same numbers that I'm doing? At first, if you go back and read the article, he said he'd do it for less. Then it was like, I don't want to take the random blood and the random urine. So it's just been a problem, trying to make this fight. And the fans and the public is being fooled. Bob Arum is not going to let this fight happen. So once he's free from Bob Arum, will the fight happen? Absolutely. But as of right now, he's with Bob Arum, so the fight is not going to happen. Bob Arum is worried about making money. He don't really care too much about the fighter. These fighters that signed to me, I care about the fighter making money because this sport is grueling. This sport is rough and tough. This is not an easy sport.
Floyd, do you think that the nature of this fight can do anything to bring Pacquiao or Arum closer to you? I mean, just the fact that you did engage and maybe that's his type of style as well.
It's not my fault. The Pacquiao-Mayweather fight is not going to happen. I'm trying. This fight is not going to happen. Y'all keep asking the same question over and over and over again. It's not my fault. Mayweather Promotions, I run my company. He has a boss. Pacquiao has a boss. I don't answer to nobody. He has to answer to somebody. Someone gives him a date to fight. No one gives me a date. I make up my own date. And Cinco de Mayo is my date.
Hey, Floyd.
But hold on, a lot of people don't know the history of Cinco de Mayo. A lot of people just think it's just any holiday. It was when, you got to know your history of when I'm fighting. I got to know the history of it. It's when the Mexicans defeated the French. The Mexicans defeated the French. So that's why it's such an important day. Definitely to my Hispanic fans, my Latin fans, I love you guys, of course.